You are listening to the Live and Level Gamers podcast in association with FullEffectGaming.com.
No gimmicks.
See, we don't play those games. We just play those games. Level Head Gamer. John Shaw. K-Bomb 20. D2K. Jedi Knight. The Live and Level Gamers podcast, where gamers come to talk.
Yeah, we in the building. We are here. This is the Live and Level Gamers podcast, episode 86. We have two people here ready to talk all things gaming. So I'm gonna let these dudes introduce themselves, starting with Mr. Captain America. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, what's up? This is K-Bomb 20. I am back and ready to get it in.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Morris.
That's Norris. Yes, like Chuck Norris.
Oh, so y'all kin family? What's going on?
I could use something now.
Was you there when Bruce Lee put that whooping on him? That's all I want to ask.
Nah, I probably wasn't there. It was probably. But what's going on, people? Ready to get it in tonight? Talk about these games. It's been a minute since last Thursday. So
yeah, I didn't know it was Norris. I thought it was Morris this whole time. Man, that's messed up. But anyway, yeah, this is the crew. I see people in the comment section saying, "I hope John Shaw is going to show up." I'm sorry, folks. I don't think you're going to be hearing from Shaw on the podcast that much anymore. Probably be special occasions. I don't know. He seemed to be taking a little hiatus from sharing his illustrious voice with us. But if you want to check him out, make sure you go to FullEffectGaming.com. He have all his posts and all stuff up over there. But anyway, this is the Live and Level Gamers podcast, episode 86. And we're going to be talking about a few things, man. I don't know if y'all saw, but somebody messed up. Somebody jumped the gun and sent the switch out.
You done messed up, not Ron.
Yeah, boy. Somebody unscrewed up royally. I mean, they got unboxing and everything. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about this DLC woes when it comes to Zelda Breath of the Wild. Gonna talk about Microsoft switching. You see how I'm playing on the word, switching their date to Sunday for the reveal of the Scorpio. I know
that was
y'all
terrible.
That's kind of clever.
That was a terrible plug or whatever.
See that K-Bomb, man. You missed last week. Don't come back already. Already on it, man. But yeah, they switching the date, you know what I'm saying? They switching things around a little bit, switching things up, to show us the Scorpio on the I don't know what day. I think that's the 14th or 13th, that Sunday in June. So anyway, we got a lot planned for you guys. Somebody asked what we're gonna be talking about tonight. I hope that answers your question. Zilla Stumps. Is that how you say that? Zilla Stumps? Stumpzilla? Are you going to see King Kong? Are you going to see the Kong of Kings? Anyway, so let's do what we always do, what we've been gaming on. Start with K-Bomb since he's been on hiatus for a minute. What you been gaming on, man?
I've been gaming on, still rocking that 2K, gaming on that. Playing Overwatch, man. The third season of Overwatch is about to end in a couple of days. I did make it to Diamond, but I've been on a losing streak since then, so I'm way past that. But I did make it to Diamond, so that's legit. And I just got For Honor in the mail the other day, so I checked that out a little bit. It's gonna take a while to get used to. I don't know if I'm really ready to play this kind of game. It's gonna take a lot to change my brain to be able to play it because it's not really an action, but it's not really a fighter. It's kind of a in between them. So I don't know about my brain doesn't learn new moves as quick as it used to. And I was a Tekken genius, so it takes a little bit while for my brain to get those moves down packed. So I might spend a little time, and I don't know if I want to spend time on it or not. But I know I still got the Mass Effect coming out soon, and you still got that Zero Dawn coming out soon. So I don't know if I want to use all my brain power to learn these moves for this For Honor game, but I don't know. I got to give it another try. So we'll see.
Okay, you're gonna be happy with your boy, man. You're gonna be proud of me, K-Bone.
What you actually play the game this time? You actually play the game?
No, I went out today. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about Jedi Knight. I was thinking about King Cooper at the job. There's like, man, when you gonna jump back online, man, so we can, play that Madden or that Last of Us online. So I went out today and I bought me a year subscription, bro, for the PlayStation 4, man. So,
what?
Yeah, man.
Get out of here, man. You ain't
I spent that $60 and I dropped them bones on that little. Anyway, so your boy be online again. I made sure I got it in right before the Switch came in so I can kind of dedicate all my funds to that at that time. But yeah, man, I talked to the wife, said it real smooth. Hey, baby, do you mind if I, go and spend these ducats on this online because my friends want to play with your boy. She was like, what, you got some extra money? I was like, well, yeah. She said, well, you do what you want to do, so she supports me. But anyway, Keith, what you been gaming on, man?
Yeah. I have been gaming on nothing, man. My computer messed up. I had to redo it yesterday. And then I just hadn't even touched my Wii U. I've been thinking about playing Splatoon and getting back on Xenoblade. I just haven't had the motivation to play nothing, man. I apologize for not playing video games.
That's funny.
I understand, man. As far as me, what have I played? I played on the PlayStation 4. I actually played Rise of the Tomb Raider. Got a chance to play some of that to see. I already played it before on the Xbox One, but I was playing through it on the PlayStation 4. I played a demo. I downloaded a demo of King of Fighters. I think that's what it's called. Was playing that to see what it was about. Because Street Fighters just ain't doing it anymore unless you have online, which I didn't have for a while. So there wasn't no point in playing it. Played some Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that still.
You still ain't got Ratchet and Clank? Yeah, you need to check that out.
I keep forgetting about it. You're right, I gotta get that.
Yeah, man, you might well go buy that K-Bum. It ain't nothing but like $15 probably now. But anyway, what else have I played? That's about it, actually. That's been about my gaming this week. I think I played a little bit more of that Nor Automata. I think that's how you say it. Automata or something like that. I played a little bit more of that. Again, I like that game. I can't wait till it come out. I'm gonna pick that up. And basically been diving heads in. My wife's so tired of me watching Switch stuff. She said the other day, get out of here, go somewhere else so we can get the TV back. Because, I just be streaming it straight from my phone to the TV and be watching it on the 55-inch upstairs. And she's like, look, you bought this for me. You can get up out of here and let us watch some regular TV. I'm tired. She said, I know more about the Switch than you know now. I watch so much. So, needless to say, your boy's really been keeping up with what's going on with the Switch, everything, learning as much as I can learn. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been gaming on, man. So let's get it in though. What do we want to start with? Let's see. What we want to start at? What's the first thing we want to hit up?
Oh, you actually? I thought it was rhetorical.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's not rhetorical. I'm serious. Where y'all want to go first?
It don't matter, man. We're on Nintendo topics. Go about Nintendo. Get that out the way.
Wow.
So we got to talk about. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So let's talk about the most recent. What just happened? So apparently somebody just jacked up and mailed a Nintendo Switch system to someone's home who bought it, and they are literally putting it up everywhere. At first, I think this was on Kotaku from what I'm hearing, and a little bit that I watched right before we jumped on here because I knew nothing about it. Setting this up, I saw videos and was watching it as I was setting up the podcast. So they did. So a group by the name of Flow KO asked to do an actual unboxing. So the dude boxed it all back up and actually filmed himself unboxing the Switch. Now you can find it on YouTube. Now, if you really want that first time experience where you don't want to ruin how it feels to see it for the first time, I would suggest that you avoid these videos because it's gonna show you, everything that's in there. And have y'all seen it?
I can't stop watching it.
You can't stop watching
it right now. I'm watching it right now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, man. As much as I'm excited about the Switch, I would say I was shocked by how little was in the box. Like I was saying, like, man, that ain't a lot, But at the same time, I'm excited because what it does, not all the parts to it, but I remember when Iwata did the unboxing of the Wii U. He did it first. He had the white gloves on, and he pulled out the game pad. Then he pulled out, the HDMI card. Then he pulled out the power pack, for the electricity. Then he was pulling out all these accessories, and then he pulled out the actual Wii U. It was like a whole bunch of stuff. But when I was watching the unboxing for the Switch, it was basically unboxed really fast. I was like, wow, that's it. Like, you got the Switch, you got the dock, you got the Joy-Con grip, you got the Joy-Cons, HDMI cable, you got the but if you want to see it, it's up to watch, you know what I'm saying? But what y'all think, man? I'm starting with you said Keith said he's still watching the K-Bums. You seen it? What you think, bro?
Nah, I haven't seen the unboxing of it. I saw the UI, but I haven't seen the unboxing.
Okay, well, we're gonna go there here right after this. What you think, Keith? You said you watching it. What you think about the unboxing, man?
Like just a typical unboxing. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to expect with game consoles no more.
Yeah, I guess that might have been what it is. That since I've seen so many of these, it wasn't. I just thought I was gonna be like, oh my god, I really wasn't. It was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
They also had the little straps in there for the Joy-Cons too.
Yeah, the strap. That's one thing I forgot to say. The straps in there. The dock looked way more sturdier than I thought, though.
Yeah, it does.
That dock looked like it got some weight to it, like he was moving it around, and it looks centered and synergy. The synergy of it, the balance seemed like it ain't gonna just tilt over like too easy. And I was really impressed with that. It looked well built, well designed. So it's pretty cool, man. What you think about the Joy-Cons? Like it was kind of pretty cool, man. I don't know. It kind of like when I get it, am I gonna have the same feeling now that I already seen it? How it looks unboxing. You think so? Yeah. I'm a gush.
It's one thing to see it, but then when you get a chance to touch it and actually turn it on, I think you'll be all right. That's why I went ahead and watched it. I was like, I'm gonna have that feeling. Just don't want my son touching it. Dude, now, that's another story.
Yeah, man, I'm putting this thing behind the TV. For my two twins, behind the TV. Look, dude, they grab my PlayStation 4 upstairs right now, and they grab and turn it. I come upstairs and it's on in sleep mode. I'm asking who turned it on. So every night I got to turn to the input and turn it off because it's been in sleep mode for the last 3-4 hours. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to put this mug behind the TV, keep them away from it. So anyway, let's continue to go with this, man. So the UI leaked. I want to say we started seeing actual footage of the UI. I would say earlier this week, probably about Sunday, Monday, somewhere around there. I started noticing that the UI footage was up, and we saw some of this actually a while ago, but actual where we could literally see it load up and people playing with it and all that. We saw that this week. So, K-Bun, what you think about the UI, man? Since you've seen that, what you think?
I actually like the UI. To be completely honest with you, I like the simplicity of it. I mean, it's not trying to do too much. It's just a UI. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't see any problem with it. I don't see any negatives. I heard people trying to call it plain and simple, but to be honest, that's the design choice of this generation. It's just straight lines, very simple, simplistic, not too complex. So I mean, I don't see any real reason to complain about the UI. So I don't, people find anything to complain about, but it was fine to me. I liked it.
Okay, I'm looking at some questions under there. I'm going to have to come make sure I remember some of those. Yeah, man. Okay, let me ask you this. How familiar are you two guys with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One's UIs?
Not at all. Well, I take it back.
Your mic low, Keith. Yeah, it's doing that, cutting out a little bit.
I'm a little. Well, I've only played a little bit like over my friend's house and then over my brother-in-law's house. He got the Xbox, but I've never just went really in depth with it. The Xbox One looks like PC, like what you would see on the PC. It kind of looks familiar with the tiles and all that other stuff. And the PlayStation kind of looks like a upgraded version of what was on the PS3. What was it called? The X bar or something like that?
Yeah, it's about you. Yeah, it's a variation. Yeah, you're about right.
But that's just my brief experience, knowing what it is and just lightly touching it, but never really going in depth.
Okay. Okay, what do you think about the Wii U's? I mean, not the Wii U, but the Wii U, and you said that this one reminds you of the Wii U.
Yeah, now that I look at it a second time, it kind of like stock Android. I don't know if anybody's ever familiar with stock Android, but it kind of looks like that. But like K-Bone was saying, it's simple and it looks like it's lightweight, which is good because you don't want some big, heavy operating system holding down the specs that people already think is weak anyway. So it looks functional. It looks like you can get right into your games and not a lot of stuff that's going to get in the way of that. So
that's all you truly need, man. It's just an avenue to play games. I mean, that's all it really is. I mean,
it only supposed to take up. It don't even take up. I don't even think a gig of the 4 gigs of RAM on the system. I don't even think it's using. I think maybe half a gig or something like that.
Yeah, I think it said half a gig.
So I'm gonna say this: I can't stand the Xbox One's UI. Like
it's very busy. It's very busy.
It's cluttered. It's confusing at times. You just can't quickly find stuff. And I thought I would like when I first saw the PlayStation 4's UI versus the Xbox One. I thought I would like the Xbox One UI better. But once I finally bought the PlayStation 4, and actually dealing with the UI, the PlayStation 4 UI is quick, it's simple, it's easy, it's understood from the gate. You have your main stuff to hit right there in front of you. You can toggle through it or stroll through it. Then if you need to get into more depth stuff, you go up above it and you got your settings, you got your notifications, you have your user app, your user account, you have your store. You have all of it up there if you need to get into more detailed stuff. And the Switch UI kind of puts me in mind of a simplistic version of the PlayStation 4's UI. And like it's kind of reminds me of that. It don't have as much, it ain't as busy, but but it ain't doing as much and handling it as much as the PlayStation 4 is trying to do either. So that's the PlayStation 4 is actually doing a lot more with their UI. So it makes sense to be if Nintendo trying to make it as simple as possible. But I like how they have, your quick, if you want to jump into this game, or this game, and then they have under the bottom, they have all your more in-depth stuff like your, your resolutions, your internet connection, Wi-Fi controllers. You can tank it with stuff in.
That's funny. The host dropped.
Yo, yeah, I saw you just dropped. I wonder if we still live.
I believe.
Yeah, so we still live. Yo, if you guys out there can make sure let us know if we're still live because level just dropped. Uh, it's just leave a comment, make sure we still live.
All right.
Um, yeah, as far as we saying about the UI, you know, I I was second the fact that I thought the Xbox UI was very busy. It is a lot going on, and I know when I used it, you know, I assumed that it was just thanks guys. I assumed that it was just because I wasn't familiar with the UI, and that's
Mhm.
why it took me a long time to find things. But I really think that you know that UI is just busy, you know, and so it's really simple just to the way the PlayStation UI is.
Well,
Um,
they say it's based on Windows 10. They're trying to, from what I heard, they're trying to make all of their devices unified. So when if you're familiar with working with Windows 10, and you should be right at home with the Xbox One, is from what I'm hearing, or what their
really,
original idea was. Yeah.
it looked more like Windows 8, which was all those tiles. I mean, that
Well,
was
well, Windows 10 kind of still has it on the start menu. It didn't take it away.
yeah. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
that was
Yeah, I
that.
see him. I see him.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's problem. I guess I'll be host for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's not change subjects.
that's cool. It's cool. So looking at the UI, I mean, like I said, I mean, I don't want to reiterate it. Have you given your points yet on the UI? Keith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying that it looks like basically what you basically just said is that it looks functional. That it it like it's going to get you right to where you need to go. Like, hey, I want to play this game right now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in there. You know, instead of having to load and wait for this or load up and wait for that. Like,
I I,
and
I
that,
agree. I agree.
especially with the battery life and stuff like that, that can really affect that. So I'm cool with it.
You know what? I do want to touch on something that Terminator Juice just brought up because it is a point that when I saw it, I was kind of put back by it. Terminator Juice in the comment section just stated that, and I did know this, I did hear this, that the Switch has no media apps. For me, I found that pretty weird because of the fact that if you're going to make this a portable system, if you're going to have people use this as they showed it, people in the airport, people, you know, in on the buses, people, you know, in a lot of different places. The fact that, and they did say at launch it
Yeah,
wasn't going to have media.
yeah,
Not say they wouldn't add it later. So I'm not going to go with the mindset that it will never have it, but just going off of the mindset that at launch it will not have it. I do find it fairly odd,
yeah.
especially
I do
seeing
too.
that Netflix. Well, two things: that Netflix is on everything, um, and the fact that you know this is quote as I mean they've said it in their words a tablet, you know,
Exactly.
and so you would expect some you know to me this is basic 101 will be some of the media apps, Netflix and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna give you your time to say your point, but for me, I found it very odd that you know that at the beginning when it first launches, you know, in March, that it's not gonna come with the backing of those companies producing apps for them when it comes to streaming. I'll go ahead and throw it over to you and see where your
Yeah.
input is.
I mean, I'm with you. I think it's kind of odd too. It's very weird because it's almost like it can't be a licensing issue because those same apps exist on the Wii U. So we already know that these people work with Nintendo. So that's not the issue. Um, I really don't know why these apps aren't here day one. Like Terminator said, they're coming this year. We're gonna get them, but it's just weird that they're not day one. And like you said, it's a tablet, and I think Nintendo should. I don't know. I don't want to say they should have thought about that because they probably did, but uh, people are going to use it as a tablet, or should I say, they're going to want to use it as a tablet. You know,
Agreed.
there's one that they said the internet browser. They said that they're not going to have one right now.